Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It's Andy here. Well, I thought we'd go and have a look at the St Neots Museum. Never been here before, and so, like you, probably it's the first time. Let's check it out. So the museum is where the old police station used to be. Right, you see the big gates here. Look at this. Yeah. Absolutely, this must be the into the thing. Let's move inside. Let's go. Wow, here we go. Prisoners' toilets. Wow. Let's have a look. I tell you what, when you're in here, you do feel it's a lot colder. And there's the flush up there. Wow. Never actually been in a prison before. This is the prisoners' exercise yard, and wow, there we go. Not much to walk around in, is there really? If you try to climb out, not much luck. Anyway, let's continue our walk down here. So it's all different sciences showing you where you are and the history and everything here, and the history of the museum building and everything. It's all quite interesting. The building, so it dates back to 1860, so it's here a long time. Let's continue our little walk here. What do we have here? No, you can't get in. Oh. Here's a prisoner. It's a little bit scary. That's their pillar. If you want to get out, I think you'd have a little bit of a job. Now we do in fact have a famous murderer who actually come from St Neots, John Billington, yeah, and he murdered the Prime Minister. He actually lived down Cambridge Street and Huntingdon Street on the corner there. It's all written on here what it's all about actually. And yeah, he's a bit of a dodgy character, so I see. And they said most crimes back then were off passion, you know, husband and wives, lovers and stuff like that. And youth crime, yeah, nothing new. I mean, we've still got it in St Neots here. Some of the police truncheons here as well. Wow. Another prison cell here. With a prison warden there. Yeah. This lady here, no, Frederick Clark, convicted in 1877. So, in there showing you a few people that actually got convicted here. Let's continue our little walk. It says this way, so we go around. Oh. So guys, if you just come to the channel, I'm not in prison. Not yet anyway. We're at the St Neots Museum and we're just having a little walk around and see. I've never been here before, so I thought I'd have a look. If you're a non-resident, it costs you actually a £5 to get in, and if you're a resident, it's actually free to get in. So we're here in another part of the museum. So this part of the museum is dedicated to Cranfield Rudd. He's the Longstanding School Museum curator, and he started this museum. And as you can see, quite a nice one. Oh, we've got skeletons down here. This skeleton is from a medieval monk from the Priory, St Neots Priory, and it was actually found in Priory Road. It's where a lot of the monks were actually buried. So this poor old chap has been dead a long, long time. So the actual museum tells you all about St Neots, and well, it goes back to the Middle Ages, even further actually. Norway Park. So it was in fact just a priory, and then St Neots sort of developed around it. Let's continue our little walk, see what else can we see. Oh, what we got here? A woolly mammoth. It's a big bone. It wasn't actually found here. Right, we continue our little walk and see what else we can see here. So this is actually a wedding dress from a lady who got married in St Neots Church in 1938, and this is the dress, Stanford family, and it's silk, very, very soft. I think this is the photo, the lady. Congratulations. I'm sure you've all been to St Neots railway station. Well, I mean, they've got a little exhibition here. Because St Neots, in fact, was, well, many years ago, it had a lot of factories here. We had Jordan's here, and also coat merchants, as you can see. I don't know if you knew, actually, there was a battle at St Neots in 1648 on the 10th of July, and this is the history of it here, all about it here, as you can see. And yeah, a group of royal soldiers camped overnight in St Neots on their way to the north. Early next morning, royalist guards on their bridge were quickly overcome by parliamentary cavalry. After a short battle in the market square, most of the royalists were taken prisoner. And I do believe quite a few of them hid in the New Inn, which is now, I think it's called the Coach, on the High Street in St Neots. Probably needed a drink, I suppose. So we're in another part of the museum now, and this is showing the different businesses that used to be here. You see builders and woodworkers, blacksmiths, a bit of everything really. Barrett's. I remember Barrett's when he was here. There's several schools in St Neots, as you probably know. There's Longsands, and then there's also Ernest School, and I don't even remember. Well, actually, I don't. Benches like this, but when I was at school, yeah, we had wooden things here, but they were like single benches as well. But what they have back then and what I had when I was at school were here. And do you know what these are for? Put your ink pots in for your pens, because when I was at school we had to write with a proper pen, not a biro. Biros were frowned upon back then when I was at school, but looking back then, they had the blackboard. If you're actually wondering where Cedar House School was, it's in fact where Lidl is at the moment. And if you get their receipt, it will say Cedar House. So if you go shopping next time, look at your receipt. It actually tells you where it used to be. It says Cedar House. Okay, so let's see some of the bits and pieces here at the museum. Hope you're finding it interesting. Well, there we go, guys. That's my little trip to the St Neots Museum. I hope you liked it. It's worth a visit. It costs a £5 to get in if you're not a non-resident. If you're a resident, you actually get in for nothing, which is good. Of course, you can donate as well if you want. And, well, we're back in the cells here in St Neots. And they do say there is a ghost here. I don't think I'd like to stay here at night. So once again, this is Andy saying thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you a little bit later. I'll say bye for now. Bye-bye.